Hello, new faculty, and welcome to Southern. I'm James Capecci, Library Director. We'll return to the library's homepage in a few minutes, but first I'd like to share with you a handout. Academic Affairs will provide this handout to you electronically. First, I'd like to introduce my co-presenters, Amber Carr, Assistant Library Director, and Kayla Reed, Systems Librarian. Underneath each name, you'll find an email address and a telephone extension. And all of us on this contact page, as well as all of our coworkers at the library, want to help you and your students. So please reach out to us by emailing us or calling us and let us know how we can help you and your students. On the other side of the handout lists our library services, and we'll discuss the Mobius service and instruction later in the presentation. Under places of interest, just want to point out that we do have meeting rooms and study rooms that faculty can reserve. In fact, we have 16 study rooms, 7 of which have dedicated technology. We also have 6 computer labs in the library, and they offer both PCs and Macintoshes. We also have career services on the second floor of the library, and they offer very valuable services to our students, such as resume building and mock interviews. You have access to all the library resources off campus, but just please keep in mind that when you do access those resources, you'll need to provide a username and password. Let's now return to the library's homepage. You may ask, well, how do I get to the library's homepage if I just type in mssu.edu? And so at the header, just hover over academics and then click library. As we scroll down, you'll see the day it is and also the hours the library is open, as well as the hours of our study rooms. Beneath that, you'll see our announcement page. So this section is updated regularly. And now we'll come to the library search box. And first, we'll search our A through Z database list. And so this lists all 109 databases in alphabetical order. We've also divided this by curricular program. So here under English and Philosophy, we list the 9 databases that support that curriculum. We also list the librarian who is liaison to that department. And returning to the search box, just a few words about Google Scholar. Our old Discovery service ended on July 31st. And so we're using Google Scholar as a bridge or a transition between the old Discovery service and our new Discovery service, which is called Ebsco Discovery Service. We are in the process of working to implement Ebsco Discovery Service, and it will become available in a few weeks. And the Discovery Service is important. It allows you to search all of our databases, all our ebooks, audiobooks, and online catalog in one search. It also allows you to refine that search and say, for example, that you just want to search peer-reviewed articles that have been published in the last 5 years on a particular topic. Now we'll focus on research and course guides. Research and course guides are important because they focus on a particular topic or class, and they're a great way to introduce a topic to students. So we could type in fake news in this search box and find the fake news research and course guide. However, we'll click Browse All Guides. And we do have at least one research and course guide for each curricular department on campus. And so we'll scroll down and click English and Philosophy, which will list the 7 research and course guides. And we'll click on Poetry. And so this is the standard form of the research and course guides. At the top, you'll see topics in these green buttons. So in this case, it opens up to research poetry. And we list the web resources that support this topic as well as search terms. Scrolling down, we see the liaison. We also see the article databases that support this topic, as well as reference books and ebooks. And returning to the English and philosophy research and course guides, I just want to point out this particular one, English 202. The library faculty will partner with teaching faculty to create research and course guides for specific classes. So in this case, Kayla worked with a faculty member in the English and philosophy department to create a guide for students in the English 202 courses. And so the format is the same. We have green boxes, and these research and course guides can be text heavy, but we can also add audio, video, charts, graphs, in addition to text. And so if you would like to partner with a librarian to create a course guide for a specific class that you're teaching this fall or next spring, please let us know. We want to collaborate with you. And so I'll now turn the presentation over to Kayla. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kayla Reed. I am your systems librarian. I'm going to show you how to find books and more. To find books and other resources that's by the library, on the library homepage, scroll down to the search box. Under the tabs Books and Media, you can search for library items. You can limit your search by the file format type, or you can just do a search. We're going to search for a popular title. You can see we have 48 results. If you look at the first record, you can see this is a physical book. To find a physical book in the library, you need the location and the call number. It's also a good idea to look at the note, as it may tell you where the collection is located or if the book is somewhere else on display. If you click on the item, you can text the item location to yourself, entering your phone number and selecting your provider. This way, you don't have to write anything down. Ebooks have a red E on the item and will say electronic book. If you click on them, there will be a link under Connect To that will take you to the book. Scrolling down further, we see we have a DVD as well as an audiobook. It's important to pay attention to your format types. Let's say this book was checked out, but you still really wanted to have it. You can click Search Mobius at the top of the page. Let's do another search. This time, we're going to change it to a title search and search for Great Alone. This means we do not have this book, but you can search Mobius for it. Mobius is a consortium of libraries in the state of Missouri that lend materials to each other's patrons at no cost to our patrons. You can see that other libraries have many formats of this item. We're going to click the first one. Scrolling down, you just need one copy to say available, and then you can make the request. I'm going to hit Requested, and you're going to choose your library, which is Mobius, Missouri Southern State University. Then you'll need to enter your first and last name, and then in the second, you're going to enter your S number with the S in front and MSSU at the end. Faculty and staff can choose to have their item delivered to them when it arrives on campus or to pick it up in the library. Hit submit, and it will tell you if your request has been successful or if there was a problem with it. If there was a problem, please feel free to reach out to us. We are happy to help. Another option is Prospector. Prospector is a collection of libraries in Colorado that also lends books to us at no cost to you. If the item is available, it'll show up here, and the request process is almost identical to the Mobius one. But say you check Mobius and Prospector and you still have no luck. Well, you're not out of options yet. On the library homepage, on the side under Faculty, you can request items. This is our interlibrary loan service. Here, you can request books or articles. For books, we recommend checking Mobius and Prospector first as they are a little faster. Mobius takes about 2 to 3 business days to arrive, and Prospector takes about 5 to 7. Interlibrary loan can take up to 2 weeks as it's anywhere in the United States. Articles take around 2 to 3 business days and are sent to you via digital format. So we recommend requesting articles if we do not have immediate access. One collection we'd like to highlight today is our Overdrive collection. On the library homepage, if you scroll down under How Can We Help You, you can click Overdrive. Overdrive is an online collection of ebooks and electronic audiobooks that you can access through the library. If you click Subjects, you can see we have almost 1,700 titles, almost 1,200 are ebooks, almost 5,000 audiobooks, and several videos. At the top of the page, this is where you'll be asked to log in. You'll choose your library. You can see there are several, so make sure you get Missouri Southern. And it'll take you to the proxy page. The proxy login is the first part of your email and your password. And that's it. You're now logged in to your Overdrive account. This means you can place a hold on items that are checked out, check out items, or create a wish list of things you wish to read in the future. Another neat thing about Overdrive is there is an app you can download for your mobile devices called Libby. Libby. And she looks like this. Once you download Libby, she will ask you to log in to your library, just as we just did. But the neat thing is she will keep you logged in, so you don't have to continually log in. This will allow you to download and stream audiobooks, ebooks, or even videos. The next resource we're going to look at are open educational resources. Under Faculty, on the left-hand side, you can click Learn about Open Educational Resources. The library is proud to help faculty discover open educational resources to use in their courses. After we've helped you discover them, Distance Learning is happy to help you integrate them into your courses via Blackboard or other ways. Scrolling down, you can see we have a 3-step process, including a research guide that gives detailed information about open educational resources, and on the Home tab, the definitions for Missouri Southern. There are 3 categories currently: no cost, low cost, $40 or less, and substantial student savings. We also encourage using library material as supplementary materials to your courses, as we have several databases that provide ebooks with unlimited access. So please consider that. If you need any help or you want to ask a question, please feel free to reach out to anyone on the OER task force. We are happy to help you.
Hi, I'm Amber Carr, the Assistant Library Director, and I'm going to show you how you can use your library account. From the homepage, you can scroll past the search bars and you can see this quick access button right here that says Your Library Account. All faculty, staff, and students have library accounts set up. This is how you can access that. You want to sign in using your full name, followed by your S number, including the S, followed by MSSU. From here, you can see the items that you currently have checked out and their due dates. If you wanted to renew an item, you could simply select it and click Renew Marked, or you can also renew all. If you've made a request through Swan or Mobius, you can also check on that here. It will show you the titles that you've requested and their status. It can show requested. If it's already been shipped, it will say in transit, and it will also say if it's available for pickup. Now, if you've made a request and you decide you no longer need the item, you can also cancel that here by simply selecting it and cancel, and then yes. And your request has been canceled. You can also save to preferred searches. This is great for research topics that you want to search for. You can add them by doing a keyword search. I'm going to search for honeybees. Now, in order to save these searches, you do have to be logged into your library account first. Okay, here's the results for all the library materials on honeybees. So I'm going to go ahead and save this preferred search and then return to my account. And under the preferred search list, you can see that honeybees has now been added. So we're going to go ahead and log out and go back to the library homepage. I'm going to show you one more resource that we have specifically for faculty. It is a course guide, and you can access that under faculty and research and course guide, or from the homepage, you can also search research and course guides for faculty services. So when you leave here and you forget everything that you've just heard, this is a great place to start to look for answers to your questions. We have information about our information literacy program, also instruction sessions. Online, we can be embedded into your Blackboard courses on several different ways, including a library research guide button. It can also include library tutorials similar to what you're viewing right now. And we can also offer live and recorded Blackboard sessions through Blackboard Collaborate. If you would like to request an instruction session for your class, simply go here and click Begin. To fill out this quick and easy form, you just need to fill out this information, select preferred date and time for your session. If you want to upload a copy of the assignment, that will give the librarians an idea of what your students are needing. We also have these hot button topics here that you can choose from. And like I said, we're primarily offering instruction online this semester via Teams, Zoom, or for a more interactive approach, we can use Blackboard Collaborate. Once you've submitted this form, a librarian will contact you to confirm your instruction session. You can also embed library materials directly into your Blackboard, whether that's articles or ebooks. If you are adding library materials, be sure to add the permalink so that you can ensure your students have access 24/7. Some other information is course reserves. These are materials that you've assigned your students, and if you would like to request material be put on reserve for your course, you can simply fill out this form here. You can select the checkout limit, that's 1 day, 3 day, however long you would like to have that material check out for. Please note that any material that's checked out does have to stay in quarantine for 72 hours upon return, so your students will have a delay when they can actually check that item out again. So we do encourage you to consider uploading electronic reserves, and you can easily add your file here, and then we can upload that for you. Some other information that we have is information about copyright and fair use, open educational resources, SWAN, Mobius, and interlibrary loan. Also, the liaison program. Each department does have an assigned subject librarian. So if you do have questions, you're more than welcome to reach out to your subject librarian. We also have information about how you can access library materials from off campus. And under Ask Us, we have our frequently asked questions. So this is a great place to start to answer any questions that you may have. If you don't find the answers you're looking for, you can contact us by email, calling, or texting. So to close, I would just like to say that we encourage you to use the library resources that you have available to you, and not only use them, but also recommend them to your students. Students are much more likely to use a resource if it has been recommended to them by you. We are here to help you in any way that we possibly can. Please reach out anytime throughout the semester. And I hope that you have a great first semester as a Missouri Southern Lion. Thank you.